The deaths of four well-known names who left a major mark on the history of world wrestling entertainment in 2026 caused a huge impact across the world of sports. This video summarizes their careers and the known details about the circumstances that led to their passing. Enjoy the video. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, one of the most iconic names in professional wrestling, was born as Terry Gene Bollea in Georgia in 1953. In the 1980s, he became a global superstar in World Wrestling Federation by creating the Hulkamania phenomenon. With his yellow bandanas, powerful charisma, and his famous brother catchphrase, he became a worldwide fan favorite. His WrestleMania records and his NWO era in World Championship Wrestling left a lasting mark on wrestling history. Hulk Hogan passed away on July 24, 2025, at the age of 71 at his home in Clearwater, Florida. According to authorities and medical reports, the cause of death was an acute myocardial infarction, commonly known as a heart attack. It was known that Hogan had been battling atrial fibrillation and chronic lymphocytic leukemia, a type of blood cancer, for many years. That morning, he suddenly became ill at home. His wife, Sky Daly, immediately called 911, and a medical professional present at the house began CPR. Emergency medical teams arrived shortly after, but had difficulty stabilizing his heart. He was transported to the nearby Morton Plant Hospital, where all efforts to save him failed. The Clearwater Police classified the case as a natural death with medical involvement, and after nearly a year of investigation, confirmed there were no suspicious circumstances or external factors. The case was officially closed. His family stated that his health had been declining in recent years, but he had been living peacefully at home, surrounded by loved ones. His passing deeply saddened the wrestling world and millions of fans. Van Hammer. Van Hammer, one of the notable names in 1990s World Championship Wrestling, was born Mark Ty Hildreth on November 1, 1959, in Maryland. After serving in the United States Navy, he began his professional wrestling career and joined WCW in 1991 as Heavy Metal Van Hammer. With his rock star persona, long hair, and strong physique, he quickly gained attention. Throughout his career, he competed in groups such as The Flock and Misfits in Action and appeared in many major matches. He retired from active competition after his final match in 2009. Van Hammer passed away on April 18, 2026, at the age of 66 at his home in Boynton Beach, Florida. The news was first shared on social media by his former WCW colleague and close friend, Mark Marrow. Marrow expressed his grief, saying, "Mark was a warrior. Life challenged him many times, but he always managed to rise again. His family and friends are still waiting for answers." The cause of death was not immediately confirmed, as authorities awaited autopsy results. Close sources reported that Hildreth had been struggling with serious health issues in recent years, particularly heart-related conditions, and had been living alone in Boynton Beach. Emergency responders arrived at his home after a distress call, but resuscitation efforts were unsuccessful, and he was pronounced dead at the hospital. His passing deeply affected the wrestling community, with many names such as Chris Jericho, Diamond Dallas Page, and Mick Foley sharing tributes. His funeral was held in a quiet ceremony in Boynton Beach, attended by family, close friends, and some former colleagues. Van Hammer remains remembered for his short but colorful WCW career. Dennis Condrey. Dennis Condrey, one of the legendary tag team wrestlers of professional wrestling, was an American wrestler known by the nickname Loverboy. He was born on February 1, 1950, in Florence, Alabama. He began wrestling in 1973 and became especially famous in the 1980s as a founding member of the Midnight Express. His team with Bobby Eaton became a symbol of hard-hitting, psychological, and effective tag team wrestling in Jim Crockett Promotions and World Championship Wrestling. With NWA Tag Team Championship victories and success in the Continental Wrestling Association, he left a strong legacy in wrestling history. He retired in 2011. Dennis Condrey passed away on March 20th, 2026, at the age of 76 at his home in Huntsville, Alabama. The news was first reported by Dax Harwood of All Elite Wrestling. According to Jim Cornette, Condrey suffered a neck fracture due to a fall at home. The accident caused severe spinal damage, resulting in paralysis below chest level. His wife, Teresa, was at work at the time. When she returned home, the severity of the situation became clear, and despite emergency intervention, he could not be saved. His death was recorded as complications from a traumatic spinal injury caused by an accident. The wrestling world reacted with deep sadness, with tributes from Ricky Morton, Jim Cornette, and many others. He was laid to rest in a private ceremony in Huntsville, leaving behind his 37-year marriage and an unforgettable tag team legacy. Sabu. Sabu, one of the pioneers of hardcore wrestling, was born Terry Michael Brunk in the Staten Island area of New York between 1963 and 1964. He began his career in 1985 under the guidance of his uncle, wrestling legend The Sheik. He rose to fame in the 1990s as one of the biggest stars of Extreme Championship Wrestling. Known as the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying maniac, Sabu became the symbol of hardcore wrestling with his dangerous moves involving chairs, tables, and barbed wire. Throughout his career, he competed in organizations such as National Wrestling Alliance, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, World Wrestling Entertainment, and various independent promotions. Sabu passed away on May 11, 2025, at the age of 61. The news was officially announced by both World Wrestling Entertainment and All Elite Wrestling. According to reports from close sources, the cause of death was a heart attack. Just 3 weeks earlier, on April 18, 2025, he had wrestled his retirement match in Las Vegas for Game Changer Wrestling against Joey Janela in a barbed wire death match, which he won. It was noted that the physical toll of that match and years of wear and tear had worsened his health condition. His passing shocked the wrestling world, with tributes from Rob Van Dam, Taz, and Mick Foley. He was laid to rest quietly by his family and close circle, leaving behind a revolutionary hardcore wrestling legacy and unforgettable moments. We've come to the end of another video. In this episode, we've spent time together, gone through the topics step by step, and hopefully delivered content that was both useful and enjoyable for you. Thank you very much for watching and for joining us. Your support truly means a lot to us. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with new content. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the next video. Until then, take care and goodbye.